Hey guys, it's Bethlehem Bait. Just here to show you a video on how to have your own live bait for an extended period of time with a minimal amount of supplies. Now, I've seen so many videos on YouTube of people just over-exploiting things that you need to have minnows and shiners and crayfish or whatever. Really? I'm going to show you all the things that you need to get that going, keep them alive, and maybe use them weeks after you purchase them. So let's get started. First, the most important thing you need is a large tub or tank. This is 50 gallons. I got it at Walmart for 20 bucks. It's tough. It's a tough product or whatever it's called. If you really want to get a cheap source of some place to keep your minnows, this is the thing to get. Other things I would recommend are stock tanks, if you really want to go a little further. But these are really good because they have handles on the side. You can grip and carry them wherever you need to bring them. The next most important thing that you need is an aerator. These things are also known as powerheads, water pumps, or whatever. I have the Marineland MaxiJet 600. It might be backwards on the screen. This thing pumps up to 750 gallons per hour in circulation pump mode, which is what you want to be in. The circulation pump mode circulates all of the water throughout the entire tank. You're going to get the most air, the most bubbles, and whatever else you're going to need for those minnows and shiners to stay alive. I think this thing costs around $40 to $50, but it's well worth the money. There are people out there buying these giant power pumps that are like $90, $200. They're buying these pump aerators, these pond aerators. You don't need any of that stuff. You really just need something to circulate the water around. I've even heard people using filters to circulate the water around. But if you really want something that's going to work well, you got to get one of these circulation pumps. I got it from PetSmart. They have it at Walmart. Any other pet store should have them. So yeah, you need those two to circulate your water. You need the right size bin. And the next most important thing I would say is probably the water purifier. If you're going to use tap water, you got to use some kind of chemical enhancer or chemical treatment. It's called Tetra Pond AquaSafe. They have many other brands that do the same exact thing, but this is what I have because it was at the store. It removes chlorine and chloramine. Make sure it removes chloramine. That's also very important. It detoxifies heavy metals, protects fish with slime coating. So this does many things in one. Another thing is you want it to treat the ammonia, so to make sure the ammonia doesn't get too strong for the fish, because that's one thing that can kill them really quickly. So I'll show you in a few minutes what I'm going to do with this, because I have the water in the bin, I have the aerator in the bin, but just some other little things. If you want to go a little further, there's aquarium salt, freshwater aquarium salt. You could put this in here to keep your fish healthy. It does basically the same thing as that pond water treatment thing. But this is a little more above and beyond. I think it's like $4 for a thing this size. Then you need a thermometer, of course. Just in case, you want to make sure that you can have a thermometer to make sure the temperature isn't too low, too high, whatever. Right now it's February, I'm sniffling and my breath is showing. Upstate New York, it's about 10 degrees outside, and my garage is about 25, so it's really not that good. As long as you keep that aerator going, that water's not going to freeze. This is a thermometer. Make sure it doesn't go below 40 degrees. I guess you could have it go below 40 degrees, but that'd be a little dangerous. Fish would slow down, they wouldn't eat, and you wouldn't get them to grow. Anything higher than 80 degrees, I really would be careful, because the minnows start to die really quickly. I don't know if it's whether because there's not enough oxygen to circulate or it's just the heat of the water, but they tend to feed more and they use up their vitamins and nutrients in their body quicker. So make sure you have the thermometer just to make sure you're at the right level. Between 40 and 80 degrees, I'd recommend. Next, we have a giant scooping net. So this is just a necessity in case you want to scoop the minnows out with ease, shiners, crayfish, whatever. This is, I don't know what size this is. It's the 10-inch nylon aquarium net. They have a bunch of smaller ones. You all have seen this thing before, but they have much smaller ones usually. So this is the large size. Just scoop the minnows, scoop the crayfish, take them out. I'm running my own bait business this summer, so I got to have one of these in order to get them out with the best productivity. So finally, we have food. Goldfish flakes really will work fine. Bread is fine. I've even seen some people use the Tetra nibbles or whatever they're called. They work fine as long as they float and then get to the bottom of the tank by, you know, the end of the day. You're gonna have minnows eating and they should be okay. And to finish it off, we have our bait pails. I know there's thousands of different kinds of bait pails. These are just the cheapest ones I could find, and they're I don't know, they just work well for me. They have the air bubbles on the top so the air can go through. They got the nice snap. Just transport things from the bait shop to the tank and you're all set. So now we're going to get to the actual operation of the bin and the bait tank. So get right back to you guys and we'll show you how it goes. Thank you.